Well, okay. Hi, welcome to Caffeinated Knitting. My name is Danielle, known as Caffeinated Gert on the interwebs.
I'm Allie, known as Crafty Allie.
And I'm Allie's mom, Vicky, known as Nitty Vicky.
Don't you love it when we have a special guest?
I love
do.
being here.
Thank you for coming.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
So, did you guys miss us? It's been a little while. We're enjoying the crazy that is summer.
I'm
Too
not.
hot.
It's too hot.
It's
Well,
ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
And my house is trying to kill itself.
It's trying to drown itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's no good.
It's been a fun 2 weeks for me.
So for all you summer lovers, I'm going to say I hope you're enjoying your summer because I hate it. And I'll be so glad when fall gets here for cooler weather.
I love fall. Fall is good.
It's the best.
Fall is good.
Very good. So anyway,
We're going to try and keep this one shorter.
we shouldn't even said that. We need to though because we have to leave by like 10:45.
Yeah.
So
we'll
if
be
no-
watching the time.
we'll
this
be
time.
watching the time. So if nothing else, we're gonna cut it short and talk about other stuff later.
So let's get started.
Let's do this
All
thing.
right.
We're gonna do finished stuff first. How many have you got?
3.
You?
I only brought one because I went off and left one.
Okay. Well, I have 3 too. So
Okay.
I finished my Thank you. Great Divide Shawl.
That's why there's 2 of us. Well, 3 of us today. So
Yes.
hopefully, if we forget,
And she
someone
had-
else
and
remembers.
Daniela has
Oh.
coffee, so
I
that'll
just
help.
started drinking it though. So
Let it kick in.
Y'all.
it's earlier than we normally record because we have sock
Oh my
club
gosh,
today.
right? I didn't even think about that. That's
And-
part of the problem.
And I was gonna get up early and get going, but then I was like, I need some sleep.
Sleep, girl. Sleep.
My Fitbit keeps yelling at me because I'm not getting enough sleep.
Oh no.
Cause
Anyway.
yeah. So here,
Here.
Great Divide Shawl. The gray is sterling, which is from Two Guys Yarn. It's a DK single, and the colorful one, I don't know what the colorway is, but it is from Rock and String Creation, and it's their DK single, and I love this. It's so soft and
You need
squishy.
to feel this.
It's very-
Feel it. It's so
Oh,
squishy.
yes, I love
Very you.
And I won a prize for it because,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
because Big Heart Small Town.
Yes.
Yes. I
Yes.
always want to
Switch
say
it.
switch it, but I'm like, no, that's got to be right. It can't be.
Small heart, big town.
No, it can't be right.
No one
Sounds
would
like
advertise that.
Sounds like a country singer.
But she was super sweet and did a knit along on Instagram, and I won a prize for the knit
Well,
along.
congratulations.
So
As you should have,
yay.
because that's gorgeous.
It is, and I love it. It's so soft. I love it.
It looks super fancy, but it's a really easy knit. I highly recommend this one. It's a super fun stitch, and it's a lot of bang for your buck. It's an easy pattern.
Well, for me, there's no ends woven in because I don't do that.
Did you wear it like that?
I didn't wear it.
Oh, you,
A
you,
bazillion degrees yesterday.
well, you said you took it. I didn't know if
Because
you.
people wanted to see it.
Oh.
And I wanted to show it to Sarah.
Yeah.
I finally finished my Endless Rainbow. I started this June or July 25th of last year.
It's
I looked at
beautiful.
Ravelry. As with every other Martina Ben pattern, I enjoy it until about like here, maybe here. And then I start to lose steam. But I love it. It's perfect. The gray is, of course, Sterling from Northbound Knitting. And the rainbow is Knitty & Color Milky Way. And so Mom and I went to SSK yesterday, and I wanted to bring it to show Sarah. I got 32 triangles, I think. So I wanted a little bit more length, so I added a border with
I
the
love
rainbow.
that.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect.
Yeah, if I ever knit, and I might knit this again, like with a gradient. I think that'd be really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like the border. I
I
think it
love the
adds
border.
Yeah.
something to it. And I mean, I wanted to use as much of that rainbow as I could. I still have a
Right.
lot left.
I wish
I
I
love
had.
it.
Wish I had done that.
Hmm.
I'm not going back to do it.
Yeah.
'Cause no.
But I mean, what I was talking to them about it before. I kind of blocked it just over my drying rack. That's my go-to with shawls, so I get a lot of length. I don't get much width, but this is kind of perfect
It
for
is
me,
perfect.
honestly.
And I'd rather have the lengths too, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
wrap nice.
But I love it. I'm glad it's done, and then it's pretty, and it's not on my back anymore. And
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
all that good stuff. I'll weave in the ends like this winter or something when I want to wear it.
I only have one.
But it's beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Well, you can talk about the other one.
I can talk about the other one. It was for Oblivious Knit Along, and I did the gradient shawl Gratitude, sorry. Out of a gradient
There you
that
go.
was from Lydia Yarn, and it's aquas, turquoise. It's beautiful.
beautiful.
It's so pretty. I wish I wish I had said bring it. And then
Yes, because yesterday was a
next
very
time
fun
you come
day.
on,
I'll bring it then.
bring it then.
Yes.
And there is a picture in the Oblivious Knits finished object thread.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know why she didn't bring it.
Because
I would have stole it.
That reminds me, we need to get that thread up for. I'll go ahead and get it up. You guys talk.
But this was for Allie's. And see, it has some. I have some issues. Y'all gonna have to help me with my DPNs.
Mhm.
I have some issues, but it's mine.
It takes
and
it takes
It
a
takes
while.
practice.
It takes practice. This is Allison's Make It Work a hat pattern, and the yarn is from Yarntasia. It's her Dragon Roll colorway, and I just absolutely love it. It's SW Merino Sport Weight. Isn't it pretty?
That was
It's
part
very
of the make it. Or
Make
no,
it a
no,
sushi date.
I called it Make It a Sushi Date. There's a sushi date kit that they did for
Yeah.
my Make It Work
Oh, okay.
hat.
So you did the Make It a
Yeah.
sushi.
Well,
That
I wanted to
makes sense.
combine
It
it.
does.
Yeah.
But
It came with
The
the
yarn
cute
knitter-
sushi bag that I showed on the last episode.
yes.
Very
That's all.
nice.
Thank you. I have several on needles that I've got to get with it, but
We'll get to
show
that
those
soon.
We'll show those. All right. The other thing I finished
And
was here. I'll
y'all-
I'll show this one first.
Okay.
I love that. That is
I
so
knit
cute.
The squid, from Susan Claudino. He is called. What are
Kelly
you
and
called?
Maury.
Kelly and Maury. And my brain, see.
That's why I'm here. Apparently, I'm the alert one today.
So it's Callie and Mari. Get it, Calamari? Haha.
That's the only reason I remember.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
So, and I knit him out of some hand spun I spun last year during the Tour de Fleece. It was actually a gift from a lovely viewer, and it was a bamboo, mostly bamboo, and it was just perfect. Now it doesn't. It's lime green. It does not look lime green on our screen.
Mm-mm.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
We're using the old laptop with the fancy camera, which
So we
does
could get everyone in.
so we could get everyone in and stuff, but it doesn't do color as well as the Mac. But anyway,
He's pretty.
he's purdy and Aiden loves him. So that's all that matters. Susan Claudino is a genius, you guys. This was so easy to knit. Because once you get all the little pieces knit and you get it to like here, you're home free. It's cake.
So cute.
It is so cute.
When she came out with this one,
So cute.
I was talking to Daniela and I was like, I really like that one. It was her new one. The whale.
I'm gonna knit the whale.
The whale came out and I was like, I want to knit a toy. I've never wanted to knit a toy before.
I have
And I have
hands-
yarn I have a rainbow hand spun I want to use with
I
it.
have I spun half of the braid of teal timber from Unwind Yarn Company.
Oh, gorgeous.
I'm gonna use that for my whale.
I haven't seen that.
I think it's
haven't noticed that
perfect.
pattern.
Wow.
It's cute. We'll show it to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So super cute.
All right, my next whip. I finished my April Showers hat by
Oh,
Miss
so
Daniela.
pretty.
Nice.
This is out of Unwind Yarn Company. Let me get a little bit closer. Her 8 Maids of Milking colorway that she did for Jimmy Bean Wool last winter. It was fingering weight, so I held it double. I love it.
I love it too. That knitted that yarn. Beautiful.
That's nice.
Very
Got a nice little slouch like I like. Love it. Very fun pattern. Works very fun and variegated, I think.
I like it.
I like it too.
I like it a lot. And it's always good to remember when you have those skeins of yarn that you don't know what to do with.
Mhm.
If it's a DK hat pattern, hold your fingering double and you're good to go.
Exactly.
Awesome. Good to know.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons that when I design hats and stuff, I usually do it in a DK because then you can use fingering doubled, and then sometimes I'll do the fingering doubled.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I made the cowl that you.
Mm-hmm.
And
The
hold
cowl to
mine-
go with it.
Mhm.
Hold yours double and do
Hold
it.
mine double and do it because I love how this knit up. Wouldn't that be pretty?
Mm-hmm. That'd be very pretty. Nicely done.
Thank you. Nicely done on your part too.
Yes.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. So this is the last thing I finished. I knit this
In under a week.
under a week. I was completely obsessed. I could not stop.
Yeah, we all got hold it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this thing's gorgeous.
This is from Stephen West. It's a Daybreak shawl. I have had the Daybreak shawl on my to-do list for probably 4 or 5 years, like since I really seriously started knitting. And I have yarn in my stash that I want to use. But these were 2 sets of minis, one set from Rock and String and the other set from Diabolical Yarns. And so what I did is I started off with one purple, and then the pinks you can't even tell. They look so much alike. But then you, oh really, Toshiba checkup? No, I don't think so. Computers, you know, what are you gonna do? But you
We are
can,
the best with technology too.
yeah. But you can see where like there's the purple is different, and then there's different shades of blue, and then it goes with the green and on down. And then,
we ended in purple.
I ended in purple. I pulled out some. The bottom purple is from Socks That Rock. I just pulled out purple just so I could tie the top purple to the bottom purple.
I love that.
It's gorgeous.
So I cast it on the day that the vote went through for the marriage equality thing, and then
Love wins.
Love wins. So and then that's all I knit on for like a week, but it was super.
And then the tour happens.
And then the tour happened, and yeah, no more knitting. But because I was like, okay, I gotta finish this before the tour starts.
Yes, because you've been a spinning demon.
I have. But anyway, I love it.
I love it
Love
too.
it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I'm gonna knit another one.
I think I may want to tackle one of those
You could do that.
sometime.
It would be very easy.
Yeah, it wasn't hard. For some reason in my head, it was way harder. I made it way harder than it really was. And it's a great way to use up minis. I actually, and I'll show you in Stash Enhancement, I bought some minis specifically to do one.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to magic loop them, knot them together before I start, because my only complaint is my own stupidity is all the ends I had to weave in. Because it would have made more sense if I had magic knotted them together. I wouldn't have gotten the lines as crisp, because it would have stopped just wherever.
That's not only, I think that'd be my only negative with it, but if you paid attention, you could always just undo the knot, I guess, but then you still have the ends to weave in, so what's the point?
So with this one, maybe not so much, but the other one's got like some gradients, not gradients, variegate and stuff in it, and I don't think it would show as much.
Probably not, yeah.
But, and
Oh,
they're
that's
not
so
as bright
pretty.
either. And the fact that this is, eye searing.
Yeah, like you would notice.
Yeah.
I have his boneyard. Isn't that what that other one's
Yeah,
called?
that's on my to-do list.
That's
on my
that's
to-do
a very
list.
good beginning pattern, too.
He is just, this really just inspired me. I just want to knit all his patterns. I did start, and I didn't pull it out. I didn't get very far. I did start another one of his shawls. I'll show you guys next time.
My last finished object, I did a test knit for Janine McCarty. I don't think it's out yet. I meant to double check this morning. She hasn't posted anything about Instagram on it, but this is her Happy Scrappy hat. So it's written for you to use scraps of various lengths, so you get to like make your own hat. These are all out of Northbound Knitting fingering weight that I left over from shawls, except this purple. This is Quince and Company. Is it Chickadee? Is their fingering?
Something
like that. I love it. It was super fun to knit. My favorite part, she gives you 2 different versions of the decreases. I did the speckled. I love the speckled. It's really fun.
Those are just so new.
I know.
new.
And since I use scraps from all my shawls, it will match any shawl I wear. Pretty
Anything
much.
That's
you want to-
brilliant.
Yep.
I get that from you.
Mm-hmm. You know where I got it? Mandy Cat. It's all her fault.
Mandy.
Mm-hmm.
I like that lady.
Mm-hmm.
She's nice.
She started making sets, and then I'm like, ooh, I should make sets. Mm-hmm.
She is she's very put together with her matchy.
Yeah.
I don't match.
She always looks nice.
I'm
All
like
right.
all the bright colors at once.
Yes. With a little gray and purple.
With a little gray and purple. That's me. But that's it for finished objects, I guess.
That's it. Yeah.
So
Which isn't too bad considering how little I've knit in the last 2 weeks.
I did finish another shawl, but it was a gift, and I don't have it. So there we go. I posted pictures of it on Instagram, though.
Awesome.
And was she happy with it?
Good.
As far as she said she was, so.
She better not be lying, right?
Exactly.
Let's see. So, works in progress.
I have 3.
I
have 3.
I have 2.
I had to
have-
think.
4.
Well, then you get
Mom
to
goes
start.
I'll get to start. Okay, I'm going to start with Alice.
No.
This computer.
We are not restarting.
I'd cry and leave.
This is, the kit is from
Girl with a Rabbit.
Girl with a Rabbit and Yarntasia, and this is,
Nice.
isn't that orange gorgeous on there?
It does look good.
Yes.
I have this kit too. I don't think I ever showed it to you guys.
I had got it to
You're
a
saying it
certain point. It is Oblivious
gotcha.
Knits sliver pattern, and the yarn is by Yarntasia, and the little bag that goes with it is by Girl with a Rabbit.
They match.
It all matches. I had gotten so far with it, and I didn't know how to do the short rows. So I had a short row class at SSK with Miss Allie here yesterday.
Awesome.
So this one will be finished next. But
Cool.
I'm very happy with it. And then here's the other little colors that will follow.
I had saved my rainbow gradient that I used on the Daybreak. I was going to use it on a sliver, but I had to use it for the Daybreak.
You had to.
I had to.
I mean, yeah.
This has been a
That's-
great pattern for a pretty new knitter,
Good.
other than the short rows.
I think it's a great one to learn short rows with, though.
I think
Yeah.
so too. I was
And the way Deborah writes her patterns are very well written. She almost always, if not always, includes links to videos.
I think this one has them too.
Yeah. She's
I can't speak enough about her patterns. You guys know.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
We love her to death. So I guess I'll go next.
Yes.
I got in my new Twist Fiber Studio bag, I got a drawstring one.
Oh.
I love it. I have this is the Tennessee Twister by Miss Daniela over there. And I'm knitting it out of
pretty.
hand spun. Give me a second. That Miss Silly Frou Wendy spun up and sent to me.
Aw.
I love it. I love it. I measured the yarn. I'm about halfway. So it's gonna be a pretty
Pretty good.
good size little calendar.
Funnily enough, Silly Fruit is knitting one out of yarn that Allie spun.
Yeah.
How
We're
fun.
cute. I don't think either one of us knew.
No.
Like, I mean, obviously we knew we were sending each other yarn, but we didn't know what the other person was gonna knit with it. I like it.
I like it.
I like it too.
I like cows that just going around like this and Deborah's rung.
Mhm.
That's very fun and relaxing.
Yeah.
And the way yours has, what is it, a 8-stitch repeat?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that. So like, if all I have time for is do 8 stitches, I just do those 8 stitches, and then I still feel like I got something done.
Well, you did. You got 8 stitches.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is perfect work knitting because I can
Good.
just stop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to worry about getting to the end of the row. I just got to get those 8 stitches or however many.
Yeah.
It's
Eight
perfect.
It's 8 or 10. I think it's 8.
It's 8 or 10.
I haven't knitted in like 4 years. I don't know.
8 sounds right,
8 sounds right.
but that doesn't mean it is right. It doesn't matter.
Anyway.
It's lovely, and
It
I
is.
love it. And it's so fun to knit with someone else's hand spun. I like it.
That's cool.
I
You
got
do
off
another
camera,
one,
sorry.
Miss Vicky?
Yeah, Miss,
Sure.
Miss, I have all the projects.
That's a cute bag. You
Very
gotta show
cute.
your bag off too.
Yeah, I will. I'm also knitting out of hand spun that Miss Allison gave me for Mother's Day. The bag is from Rainstorm
That
Studios.
is so
So
cute.
So it's a cute bag.
I love this blue.
I like that
Oh,
blue too.
I say as my nails match.
Oh, they
Yeah.
do,
A little
don't
bit.
they? So,
It's a little obvious, I guess.
and here is, I am doing the wheat, the scarf pattern, but I'm actually going to only go so far, and it's going to be a cow,
Like we like to do.
like you
Yeah.
guys like to do. And
That's
it's
gorgeous
isn't it?
handspun there, Miss Allie.
I know,
Thank
isn't it pretty?
you.
And that came from
Twist fiber.
Twist Fiber, and it is in the Vixen colorway.
It
So,
matched. It came. It was one of her perfect pairs. I know I'm off camera. Sorry. So it matched this bag.
Very
nice match.
Yeah.
She's a genius.
She is. We
I
got to
pretty
spend
much-
some
I hung
time
out with her
yesterday.
I think I spent most of the time of us hanging out, just gushing over how awesome she's doing and is. And
Yeah. It was fun. We missed you.
I got to hang out with her at Stitches. I tried not to fangirl too much, but man, she's brilliant.
It's interesting to fangirl with someone you already know, like knew before.
Yeah.
But then I'm just like, I just have to tell you,
Yeah.
ooh girl.
Ooh, girl.
And speaking of,
girl.
I do have a whip out
With
of
you,
Uber
girl,
with
so we'll
me,
get to
so
see
you get to
it.
see. Yeah.
We met up with Brianna from Swoonish.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, it's been almost a month ago, hasn't it?
Close to it
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, wow.
and she was working on a colorwork hat with Bear Yarn and the Ooh Girl, and it looks freaking amazing.
Yeah, she finished it. She did a little pom pom, well, big pom pom.
Yeah.
It's
Looks
cute.
so cute. We had such a good time meeting her. We're going to do that again.
Yes, we'd like you to come.
Yes.
Wow. I don't
We
why-
decided next time we're bringing a posse.
Oh, good. Good.
I can talk about this, so I'll just leave it out.
Okay.
Your time.
Should I do one?
Yeah.
I only have two.
She's in spinning. But we're not going to talk about spinning today,
No, we're going to do spinning after.
after the tour. And we're hopefully going to have another.
Oh,
Special
I love
guest.
those colors.
Fingers
I
crossed.
have a Falula Stitch Marks a spot bag.
Love
That's cute.
it.
Love it.
With the
Love
peacocks. And look at the inside. Love that. The fabric that
Mhm.
matches. See?
She's very good at
She's
her
awesome.
matching.
And
fabric.
this is a sock blank that I dyed.
Very nice.
Thank you. And so I'm working on a pair of Rose City roller socks. But I did a fish lips kiss heel because that's what I
we
do.
do.
So here they are. I need to drop down some. I realized right here I split a stitch.
Oh no.
And I'm afraid that's just going to break.
Especially
so,
with it being on the bottom.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to drop down here and fix that
Like
before
a good little knitter.
before I go on. I'll probably do that after we record. I don't know if I think I created a stitch, so I think there's actually an extra stitch made there.
Oh. Well, it's knitting up beautifully.
Well,
It
thank you
is.
very much. I'm quite pleased with it. So, gotta fix it. I worked on this for a little while yesterday when the Into the Wool prize fairy
Made a stop.
made a stop yesterday. And
We
we
have,
went
like-
to lunch. You should see my room,
Except you can't.
except you can't.
But you should.
But you
But
should.
you should.
There's
It's
lots
crazy.
of boxes in
There
here.
is stuff everywhere.
Because it's almost time.
I try to keep it all over there so you can't see it behind us. So behind us is messy because some of this stuff is normally over there.
Mhm.
But now it's over here, so because you can see this stuff, but you can't see that stuff.
Exactly.
And all I'm seeing is boxes, so I'll
Yeah.
be surprised too.
I covered him up.
All right, my other whip, again in the Twist Fiber Studio bag. I love this thing. It's so thick and nice. I'm knitting a little thing that I'm working on. I'm gonna show it, but I'm not gonna talk too much about it. I'm knitting it out of Unwind Yarn Company's new singles base roundabout singles. I think is what it's called. Roundabout sock maybe.
Gosh,
I had the tag.
I named it and I don't remember because she was taking
There it
taking
goes.
ideas and she picked the idea that I came up with.
This is
I
It's
think
gorgeous.
in no wow. This is Trunkless Elephants.
round trip.
Round trip. What was I saying?
Roundabout.
That's close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it right.
This is Trunkless Elephants, which is like my favorite Dana colorway right now. But here is the tag. There we go. It's her new singles base, and you know how we love some singles. So I'm not gonna talk about it, but I'm gonna show it off because I love it.
It's beautiful. Wow, that's
So this is a thing I'm working on. You'll hear more about it soon. I've been posting pictures, so I don't care to show it. But you can really see all the different colors a little bit better on here. Bam, 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 bam. Drop Stitch Diva. It's my new hashtag on Instagram.
Okay, so it's me again, and this is a bag from Kitchen Counter Crafter. We got to meet her yesterday. She was there. She had come with some other ladies from Wisconsin.
She was helping at Sun Valley Fibers.
I'm jealous. I would love to have met Java Jenny.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, girl.
Ooh, girl. That's all you can say about it. There it is. It is by Twist Fiber Studio, and I am doing a,
Let me show it off real quick.
it's a fun little pattern I found
There we go.
on Ravelry called Unicorn Barf. It is so cute. It's knitting up beautifully. I love it. I can't wait till it's done. I can wear this with just about anything.
Mm-hmm. That is, I like almost everything Ashley has done. But I especially,
I think this, yeah. But this
but
might
I mean,
be my
Ooh Girl is my, it's my heart.
It's
It's
favorite.
my
Ooh,
heart.
girl.
If you
Ooh,
saw my
girl.
heart,
Ooh, girl.
my heart would look like Ooh Girl.
That's funny.
So you have a bright colored variegated heart?
I do.
Cool.
With a little bit
Awesome.
of black in it.
Maybe a little gray and purple along too. Don't forget the gray and purple.
But that's all I can show. No,
Okay.
it's not. I lied. I have one more. Do you have one more, Danielle?
I have one more.
Go ahead then.
Okay.
Just knitting away over here.
I
I know
am.
she picked up knitting all of a sudden.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna have this out. So,
I like that.
so this is in a Kicks and Giggle bag. It's one of my Harry Potter bag that I got last year for the knit along to keep my little project in. And these socks are knit out of Lollipop yarn in the Java Jive colorway.
I love it.
I love it too.
These are going to be my brother's birthday gift.
Awesome. You're a nice sister.
Well, he's a good brother,
Awesome.
so
Good.
he's my good sibling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Enough said. So yeah, and that's the only thing. I have worked on one other thing, but I can't show you because it's I'll tell you, it's a baby gift, and the recipient watches and she knows
Yep.
who she is. So
Hi.
Hi.
Recipient. That's
And
the other
you know-
thing I can't talk about either. I brought it too. I don't know why. I was about to.
because I want to see,
Oh, well, there we go.
and then I'll show you mine. But not
Yeah.
sorry,
Ha
you'll
ha.
get to see pictures after.
Yes. New
Do you wanna
mommies
do-
need to be surprised. My last one?
Or do you want me to go?
You can go.
My last one is in my new My Little Pony bag because we all know I needed another one. This is from
That
Purple
is
Puddle.
Cute.
Look at that. They're sleeping ponies and they look like hearts. I love it.
I
I
love
didn't
that.
even realize that was ponies until
They're
you pointed.
ponies,
That's
yeah.
That is so cute.
I love this bag. I'm obsessed with this bag. Before I show you what's in the bag, I'm going to show you. She sent a bag for us to give away, and I haven't looked at it yet. It might be the same fabric. I don't know. I left it. But I wanted to show you the card. Make sure there's not a number. No. Purple Puddle on Etsy. This bag is amazing. You have a bag from her too, right?
I do. My Totoro bag is from her. I love
I
it.
love it. But she sent a bag for a giveaway, and I decided to wait, like I said, to wait till we got on air to open it. It's going to be for a giveaway later, but I wanted to show you guys now. So you
You
ready?
get to open a present.
Oh,
It is the
Oh,
same.
it's
fabric.
the same fabric. I wasn't sure.
Awesome.
So it's the same fabric.
Cute.
So I'm going to have a hard time giving it away, even though I already have one, because I love this fabric. I want a skirt out of this, if anyone
So
wants to talk to me. I'm just going to throw it out there. And then it comes with the zipper pull is a rainbow that keeps turning on me.
oh, that's so cute.
Little rainbow.
Cute.
Come on.
Super cute.
And it's a rainbow. I give up. I have to sit farther back, so I'm like,
Okay.
So yeah, this will be a future. I haven't showed what's actually in my bag yet, Mom.
Oh.
My goodness.
Here, she's give it away. No, I'm just kidding.
Mom. Okay, in my bag, and look at the inside fabric.
Ooh,
Isn't that
that's
lovely?
cute. I don't know when your yarn.
My
Is that
yarn.
knitter's gonna knit?
Is yours?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's the same.
Oh, how cute.
This is Jinx Yarn's Fiesta colorway,
Ooh.
That's
and I got
Pretty.
to show her
Yes.
this yesterday, and she was excited to see it.
I think she said she actually
There we
wanted to knit something now with it.
But this is I love this colorway. It's super fun.
She had a lot of pretty colors. Oh,
My life. The thing has been dropped so many times.
I knocked it off the chair yesterday.
It likes the floor.
Ooh.
I am.
Ooh,
I am
girl.
knitting.
Wow.
I'm knitting Mrs. Shue's new pattern, Whiz Bang.
I'm so jealous. I want to cast them on, but I have to get socks off the needles.
There we go. Good job, camera.
Oh,
Is
nice.
this beautiful slip stitch pattern? This looks like mosaic to me,
It's
or like
Yeah.
stained glass or
beautiful.
something.
Mhm.
And this is what it looks like on the back without the patterning. This pattern is so much fun. I thought I was at the heel, so I'd quit knitting them because I want to knit the heel that comes with the pattern. It's called the Bootylicious heel. Hilarious. Because it looks like a little butt whenever it's like laying down.
Oh, cute.
It's hilarious. And, but I haven't been in a place where I'm going to sit down and follow a pattern. I get them out because I knew Mrs. Shue was going to be at SSK. I wanted to show it to her. So I was like, oh, I'm going to get the heel done. So on Friday, I get them out and measure them. I'm like 3 inches away from the heel. I don't know what I was thinking. So I've been able to knit on them. Again, pattern's very easy to memorize. I think it's a 6-row repeat. Very easy. Very fun.
Nice.
I have my next pair already picked out.
Those are my next socks going on the needles, but I have to. I have these for my brother, the Rose City Rollers, and then I have another pair on the needles. I need to at least finish
Yeah,
a pair of socks before I cast
I understand
them
that.
on.
See, I do that. I had to finish one sock, and then I can cast on another sock. But that's why I end up with...
And you know, while this
No
is
pairs.
Lollipop yarn, and I love Lollipop yarn, and this is a Java Jive colorway, which is awesome. I'm so bored looking at these colors.
But they look great.
I knit
Yeah.
in the
But I
movie
totally
theater
get it.
yesterday, but I would have gotten more done, but I ran into a knot and I couldn't see because in the movie theater, and I couldn't get the knot undone without looking at it, so I had to stop halfway through the movie.
Oh, I'm
Aw.
sorry. I'm knitting these on carbons that Daniela let me borrow so I could see if I like them. I kind of like them. I don't know if I'm completely... Like, every now and then for a change. Definitely. So, I'm going to get back to these so I can give her her needles back. Because I have felt bad about keeping them for so long. And I'm going to order me some, I think.
I
Just for a
usually
change
only
every
use
now
them
and then.
for toys.
Yeah.
I will use them for socks if I'm just dying to cast on socks and that's what's handy,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
but I don't prefer to knit socks with DPNs.
Oh, and since I'm talking about... Okay, it's just going to stay there. Whiz Bang. Sarah has offered a pattern. So that's going to be our sock pattern for this month. So whenever I do a drawing at the end of July, we are in July.
Yes.
At the end
Yes.
of July. Whoever has finished and started and finished a pair of socks in July, I think some people have forgotten this rule. There's not a lot of rules, so I just want to remind you. You have to start it and finish in the same month. Just reminding. So I'll pick out from those people, and whoever wins will win the Whiz Bang socks.
Cool.
Cool.
Very nice.
Alrighty.
There's a gift bag. Okay, and for my last one,
Ha.
yes. Now, Heather, this is a Lisa Much from Northbound Knitting pattern. It's the
Silver.
Silver.
The bag.
But I'm going to talk about the bag first.
Because
This
this is
love,
awesome.
it is awesome. This is by Orange Jellyfish Dream. It is an autism awareness bag, and I just absolutely love it. She actually commented this morning on Instagram about it, and I haven't had time to answer. So if you're watching, the bag is working out greatly, and I will answer you on Instagram later today. That happened while I was driving. So the yarn is by Leading Men Fiber Art Company. The colorway is Steve and Andy. It's fingering superwash Murano, and I absolutely Merino. Well,
She's learning.
it's a southern accent, and I'm learning. So I've gotten this far into this pattern, and I absolutely
Wow.
love it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm tangled, but
I gotcha.
Allie's got me here. So
I think, are we on? No, it's okay. But you can see.
Beautiful.
it is beautiful.
That's
Those are so
lovely.
my colors.
Mom is like anything fall.
Yeah, I'm a
It's very
folly
mom.
person. Yeah.
We're so opposites.
Yep.
Mom wants fall and red, and I want rainbow and gray and purple.
It's all right. We're all over the color spectrum, sister. I've got stuff wrapped around everything when I
Yeah,
get
you're
ready
good.
to.
You're good.
She also did a set of stitch markers that match this. I don't have those with me. Those
We've
are,
shown those off, though.
Mhm.
though, yes.
Yeah.
So.
They are currently on my high priest that I really need to pick back up because I want it.
Mine are
it
too.
done.
But I do.
But I
I love
haven't
this
worked
little
on it
bag.
any.
It's harder for me. Like, I'm a process knit anyway. I talk about that all the time. But especially, like, if I can't wear it right now,
Mm-hmm.
I might not be as interested to knit on it. So, you know, even though I'm knitting a lot in the summer, I hop.
Yeah.
Unless
Mhm.
there's deadline knitting.
Well,
Yeah, and I've got to get on the deadlines and get some things off
mine's the
for
spin.
points
All
for
about the
Pink
spinning.
Twig. You've been a spinning demon, sister.
All right. So, do we want to do stash enhancement now?
We can do stash enhancement now.
Okay. Do you want to do your non-SSK stuff
And
first?
then we'll- yes.
And then we'll do all our SSK stuff together?
Because yours
Okay.
is a surprise.
Yes,
We shopped for her and she hasn't seen it yet.
So we hope she's happy.
I'm sure.
Oh, I do have one that's not a SSK.
I didn't bring anything with me because it was all over the place, so I
I
just
gotta
brought
find it.
SSK stuff.
Okay. Well, these are from Sue.
Oh, is that
I
what you
thought I
got?
had a. I thought I had a. Yeah. Sue Flo on Etsy. Remember the Harry Potter fabric I showed you guys?
That's awesome.
I got my bag.
It's cute.
Super cute. I'll be using that when we do the Harry Potter knit along.
Oh yeah.
And then
Which
I
is
had to have
soon.
this.
Oh my
This is a
gosh.
pencil case, and look, it's Totoro. I had to have that.
Very cute.
And I was on
That's-
Instagram early in the morning, and
Love it.
I caught a Bakery Bears
Ooh, look
bag
at you.
update.
Oh, I like the inside.
Look at the inside. I can't believe I scored a bag.
That's
she was
awesome.
like, she posted on Instagram. She's like, oh, I'm putting 3 of these up, and I'm like, ding,
Mine.
I got one, and it's London inspired. It's cool. And this
love it.
one I got from Sue and Sue on Etsy. Oh, here, I have a card. Oh, no, it just says happy. Oh, there it is. Yes. Oh, she always has super cute things. I follow her on Instagram, but I've not bought anything. But I needed a Halloween bag, right?
That's adorable.
It is
So
adorable.
cute. And look, my stitch marker, the stitch marker, the pull, it's a pumpkin with a little witch.
I love it.
It's so cute.
That's
I may be
adorable.
using this before Halloween because it's cute.
It is very cute.
That's very cute. I saw her post that. She posts a lot of cute bags, actually.
She has good fabric,
and a lot of hers is.
and the bag's very nicely made. I
and
mean,
the inside fabric's so cute.
yes, look at the inside fabric.
I love cute
It's
inside
cupcakes.
I
fabric.
do too.
They're cupcakes with little monsters on the cupcakes.
That is adorable.
So cute.
So cute.
Because it's like, only I get to see it.
Yes. Should I show this or?
Let's wait till we do the tour prices,
Oh, yes.
if that's okay.
Okay.
I'm acting like I'm in charge or something over here.
No,
No, I'm not.
I mean, it's not what I meant. I mean, no, you're not acting that way. I got Water
Love
for
it.
Elephants from Oloops.
I almost ordered that.
That's
Is that what they're reading this
beautiful.
month?
I've already read it.
I've already read it too, but I didn't know if
Yeah,
that's what they're
I
reading
must.
this month.
Yeah, it's what they're reading.
I love
this
that.
I
book.
love.
but I love that. It's tweedy
I
and
want it even more now.
gorgeous, and it's so pretty.
That is beautiful.
Oh, and the stitch marker's so cute.
I got a striped turtle
I'm gonna
toes.
show the stitch marker real
Oh,
quick.
yes, please.
Oh, or not. Or
See, I
not.
couldn't get it to go quite. I'm
It's a
actually
little
further away than you this time. It's a
dragonfly.
dragonfly.
It's a dragonfly. I swear, it keeps turning. Ugh,
There you
There you
go.
There you got it.
this is gorgeous.
Isn't
It
that
is.
pretty?
I'm getting really into brown. I've realized, or like
brownish.
brownish.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not what I would normally pick. But oh my god, it's so
I put it in my cart like 3
So
times,
pretty.
and then I didn't pull them.
I got
Oh.
turtle pearl
Yay!
stripy toes.
That's
Purple and green because, you know, purple and green. It's the iris.
We both have
Mm-hmm.
turtle pearl.
Yeah,
We should do
we should.
when Mom's ready for socks.
Yes.
Me.
Oh, I can't wait till I'm ready for socks. It's gonna be a little bit yet.
This is my
That's-
skein of metallurgy that I won for the Great Divide
Awesome.
knit along. And I realized when I was tidying up, I have another skein, so I have 2 skeins of metallurgy.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Love
That
it.
could
That's,
be a nice big
One
project.
of those.
that's such a great colorway.
This was a gift. This was in my. Okay, let me put this.
Ooh,
And
that's pretty.
these go together. These were in my June swap package from the Olu Swappers. Julie Pulley was my swap E.
Is that single?
It's a single. It's 475 yards.
Wow.
Superwash merino, and it's beautiful.
That's amazing.
It's
That is
from
very pretty.
Palouse Yarn Company in Moscow, Idaho.
Beautiful colors.
It's beautiful.
Very you.
And she also sent me 2 awesome stitch markers from Knit Cubby. This one is Little Red Riding Hood. Oh,
Do you want me to?
there. And this one is a gumball machine.
I have a funny story
One gumball machine. There. And it's
about
from
that
Knit
gumball.
Cubby.
When I had dreadlocks, I had that charm, and I would put it I would tie it on a
Really?
string and wrap it into my dreads.
That's cute.
I love that thing, so I still have it. I never thought about turning it into a stitch marker.
But now you can.
You should.
Maybe Daniela could do it for
I
me.
could totally do it for you.
Cool.
I got these. This is going to be another day break.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
Um,
I hadn't seen this stuff.
and it's going to be a gift
Mm-hmm.
for. Well, I can say what it's for because the person that's getting it doesn't know that I'm sending to them. It's for the Loop swap
Oh, okay.
Mm.
because the
That's what I
last
was like.
the August one is London themed, so I'm doing everything red, white, and blue and
Aw.
London themed.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's gonna be so cute.
so this is going to be.
That's why I was like, do I know the person? Because you gave me. That's why I was
You
like,
know the person, but they don't know because
They
it's
don't
a
know them.
secret. You don't
Okay.
know.
They don't know who they
They
are.
don't know who.
They don't know the
They
person.
don't know who's getting it, who they're getting the package from, so I
Awesome.
can tell you. So these are
I like
from
knowing.
Mermaid Knitting, which is really brilliant. I was searching for red, white, and blue mini skeins and Mermaid Knitting on Etsy. Mini skeins is all she does, and she has awesome little sets. So check her
Gonna
out.
write her down right now.
This is the Freedom Collection, and it came with a pattern. I'm not knitting the pattern, but it's nice that it came with a pattern. And it's Mermaid Knitting on Etsy. So if you are in the need for mini skeins, she does awesome little sets, like colors that go together, little themes, different
Mhm.
things. But it's all minis, so highly recommend that.
I'm
But-
starting to buy mini skeins for my blanket,
Yeah,
even though I'm not knitting on it. But one
And-
day,
and it's really nice yarn. It has a really nice twist on it. I
it
like
looks
the yarn
nice.
a lot. I like it a lot.
That's gonna be awesome.
And then this
That's
is
very
from Supernatural Yarns, which I've been stalking for a while. I was looking for the perfect shade of blue, but I didn't want a solid blue.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the Hunt for Blue October.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Sprite Sock, Superwash Merino, 438 yards. And it's gorgeous.
That is lovely.
So I need to get this on the needles. That needs to get going. I have to finish it by the end of August.
You'll be.
Yeah.
You did that one in a
I
week.
can do
Yeah,
I can do
you
it in a
did.
week.
Yeah,
Once the tour's over, I'll be all right.
yeah, because she's a spinning demon.
Our next episode is gonna probably just be spinning.
Miss Babs posted one morning. It was I don't know if it was Miss Babs' birthday or the shop's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
But she did. I love daylilies, and she
That's
did
beautiful.
That
daylily
is-
fields. And I don't think I've ever actually ordered from Miss Babs. I mean, I have Miss Babs because I got it at Stitches and different things, but I've never ordered from.
That is very pretty. I
Very
can't
So
wait to see
I
that.
got that, and it
Knit up.
came with a little cute Miss Babs carabiner, and then a little sample. I love this.
I love
I
that
was going to
too.
say, that
What's
looks like
one?
your Great Divide.
This
Yeah.
is South Beach, and it's all from Miss Babs. Oh, there. Isn't the South Beach pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, fine. I'm too far away today. Let's see. And
Oh,
the
that's one.
you like that one? The Oloops swap is Peter Pan themed. So the first one was I Don't Want to Grow Up. The second month was Pirate, and then the third one will be London. So for the July package, I ordered yarn from Pirates Yarn because it was Pirates.
And her stuff is nice. I haven't
It's-
bought anything from her yet, but I love seeing her
It's
pictures.
very nice. I mailed David Jones' locker in the package, and I had to have one too. So
Well,
this is
yeah.
electric jellyfish.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I really was hard to choose which one to keep.
You sent a picture, or you either sent me a picture I saw in person. I can't remember which. They were both gorgeous.
Yeah. Sam and Aiden said I should keep this one. I really like the Davy Jones locker, but then it was Davy Jones locker and it was pirates, and
Yeah.
so that's the one I sent.
That looks like cotton candy.
And this is, I have 2 more little things here. I won on Etsy. It was a little tag your friend kind of thing, and I don't have the name of the person. It's Robin. Thank you, Robin. But I don't know what shop they came from or anything. But they're little hand spun tags, and I'll be using these.
you need them. Do you want me to? Okay. Here.
Hand spun yarn. Tag it so you don't forget it. And then on the back, it has like the color and the fiber and the weight and the yards and all that. And so I won,
Very cute.
like, there's a few of those. And it's funny because I won these right after I ordered these.
Are they also?
Also tags. These are, though, these are from Gusler Designs.
I like their card.
And they are GuslerDesigns.com. Oh, here. And these are also fiber tags. Not quite as adorable, but handy dandy. Fiber content, source, colorway, spun on, all the information you need. Plus, these you can put on it as soon as you stop spinning and wash with it.
Oh, cool.
So these can be washed.
They just feel like paper, though. Look how
I haven't tried it yet. Keep you posted when I do. But
interesting. So I would imagine it would feel different.
But that's why I ordered. Well, it does feel.
It does.
It
It's
does
got
feel
some kind of,
waxy.
yeah.
Maybe I'm just not feeling it. Yeah. Okay.
But so that's why I ordered these, is because.
I can't wait to see what happens.
So I'm going to try that. I'm spinning some lovely fiber from Twist Fiber Studio right now. When it's finished, I'll stick one of these tags on it. I haven't used them yet because I wanted to show you guys.
We try to do that.
We try to do that.
When we can.
And so that's my stash enhancement.
I have one I want to talk about. Scott and I did a quick Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Townsend, Tennessee trip. Over the 4th, we actually stayed in Townsend. It is truly the peaceful side of the Smokies. It's close to the Cades Cove area, which is, if anybody knows that little cove to drive the 11-mile loop, you get to see bear, deer, fox, all kinds of stuff. It's really neat. But this came from, I don't remember the name of the store in Gatlinburg, the Spinnery.
Yeah, it's great.
Smoky Mountain Spinnery.
Smoky Mountain
Yeah.
Spinnery, yeah.
And it is, the colorway is Pioneer Moonbow. It is from Tailspun Yarns.
I've heard
She
of them.
locally sources and hand dyes her yarn. It's actually pretty neat. The yarn is produced using fibers from the East Tennessee
Nice.
region. Yeah, I was very happy with that. I had a very hard time choosing something there, and the ladies in the store kind of directed me to that. She
That
said,
looks like you, though.
Mhm.
it does look
Very
like
nice.
me.
Very nice.
I love it. Very pretty colors.
Beautiful.
like
I
it.
love getting local stuff when I'm on
Mhm.
trips.
So, yeah, I think we're going to try to do another fall weekend away, so I'll have to go see what. Because they were, at one time, she said they had a great big section in their shelving, but they had, of course, with so many visitors, had sold quite a bit of it, so they were going to contact her to get some more sent in.
Yeah. That's one of the things Julie Pulley sent me. It's local ish for her yarn.
Mhm.
So I like it when I get local new indie dyer type things. I find that interesting and fun.
So, do we want to give Daniela her?
We need to SSK some stuff.
Yeah.
Because we're at 10:10.
Okay, Miss
And
Daniela.
we've got
I get my bag
3
back,
things
but
left to do.
here
Alright.
you are, honey. I hope you love your stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna hug it while you guys show yours. Come on,
Okay.
go.
I'll
Go,
do mine.
Allie.
I'll do mine real quick. So I mostly got fiber, and we took like a small budget. We decided to go kind of randomly. This is from Copper Corgi. This is 100% Targi.
Nice.
I love it. It's very mauve-y.
Mhm.
What I like, it's me, but it's different.
Subtle you?
It's yeah, and I'm really excited to spin this. I mostly got fiber. And if you remember the Make It Work that I knit that Daniela ended up with, I got jazzercise leggings on fiber from Leading Men.
Nice.
I'm trying to. I want to keep it in the bag, but yeah, I'm super excited. I don't know how I'm gonna spin it yet though, but it's 4 ounces, 60% merino, 40% bamboo.
Nice.
So that'll be fun.
Very fun.
I'm
Very
trying to be
fun.
quick.
Fun,
I'm sorry.
Whatever that word is.
Yeah, I'll be quick too when I get mine.
We were leaving, and these were apparently in the goodie bags. And they had some left over, so I was able to
Ooh.
buy one. It's from Hello Yarn, and it's Falkland wool, top 4 ounces, created specifically for SSK. I thought it was very pretty.
That's nice.
Well, if you didn't ask, it was on the table as you went out,
Mhm.
as we were leaving, and we kind of asked what that was, and they said they were selling them, that it was leftovers, so it
That's-
was not announced.
That's how I got my my Don't Blink
Mhm.
from. It had been a leftover.
They had a
When I
few.
went.
Ashley, Brittany, and I all got one. So I think we're gonna spin it
Ooh.
together. This was my first purchase from Wool Pierogi. Am I saying that right? Pierogi?
I think so.
Let's do this way so you can see the colors.
Spin
Again,
that.
I want to keep it in the container because I like it. This is a dumpling bat. I guess the colorway is Spin Me. I don't know. Maybe that's what she wrote on all of them. I'm not sure. But it's 3 ounces BFL, Tussa Silk, and Merino. And I'm super...
That's a work of art right there.
I know.
You
I
just
ca-
display that.
That's why I'm going to keep it in there. I'm just going to
She's
put it on my shelf until I'm ready for it. Let's see. I've only got a couple more things. And then, of course, I had to go see Sarah
Oh,
at
my
Nitty
Pretty.
Color.
gosh.
This is also Targi. I didn't do that on purpose.
Wow.
This is Street Spirit. I think it's a new
See
colorway,
me drilling?
but because
Mm.
I almost came with Ain't It Fun, and then I saw this one, and they're similar, but they're not. If that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Makes sense.
Let's see, and then the rest are yarn, and they're at the bottom. So I got 2 skeins of DK from Two Guys Yarn Company to knit a shawl,
I'm sorry I didn't get to see them.
Oh, there's some.
and I got the black cocoa cream colorway. This is the colorway that I gave you after stitches, so I got myself it again because I love this colorway so much.
It's pretty.
It's very pretty.
And then this was my only I have to get while I'm there, from Jinx Yarn. Let's try that again. I got the Grainbow self-striping on her Mighty Sock. So this was my second purchase, and this was my first purchase, and I looked in my bag and I was like, is
Oh,
this my
fun.
theme for today? Because they really went together.
They
So
do, and I
do.
didn't notice that when you did it. It was hot and crowded.
I mean, I got purple,
Yeah.
but I everything has purple in it. Never
Yeah.
mind. I tried to
Yeah.
branch out a little bit.
My turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna repack.
I'm so excited. I
Okay.
have no idea what's in
She
my
has
bag.
no
She
idea.
has no clue, and I'm so nervous and so excited at the same time.
Okay.
Ooh.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes.
I got
I
this
had to kind of talk her
from
into that.
the Copper Corgi.
I've never had any copper cords.
Oh my
it
gosh, they have
is
some pretty
a
stuff.
sport weight, 100% superwash merino. It's 360 yards in the golden yellow cranberry
I love
colorway.
sport weight. Mm.
Love that. They had other colors too, but I kept going back to that one.
Well, she almost got a blue that was very her, but she's trying to branch out.
That's not my colors at all, but that is gorgeous. That's
They
what
had
looks
I
great
love
on
it.
you.
I would knit the heck out of
Yeah.
that.
And then, of course, I have to have a coffee mug everywhere I go, people. So here I had pre-ordered the
This
SS.
color wouldn't do anything for me.
No, they
It, but it's gorgeous. For you, it's perfect.
didn't. Yeah, it's perfect for me.
yeah, you have a slightly darker skin tone than you and I do.
Yeah.
That
I'm
happens.
a little darker than normal
Yeah.
right now.
I
And that's
love
my
that.
SSK mug
From Tangerine.
from Tangerine.
Thank you.
Love it. I love her
And
mugs.
Nitty Rose was there, so
Mhm.
I went and got this.
Oh.
Isn't that gorgeous? It's Blossom Sock Yarn, Superwash Wool Nylon, 437 yards in the Justified.
Oh, so that's the color you were going for.
That
I
was the
didn't
color I was going for.
Okay, Mom said that she wanted to get that color, and I totally forgot about that. And she was holding up 2. She's like, "Which one should I get?" And I went, "The blue one." But then in realizing that that's the one she went there for.
Okay, and this came from.
Mom had a good time.
I had a
would
good
say.
time. This came from.
Oh, you got the color you wanted.
Mhm.
Yes, this came from 2 guys. They had it. They actually knit it up and had a sample there, and it knits
This is
up.
their first time doing a variegated.
A variegated. I got the DK weight out.
The white is
Good choice.
glowing
Good
off the.
I think.
Come on.
But that was their
There
SSK colorway.
Cool beans.
And I have been after it since they posted it.
I know. I think that
It has been
I think
hilarious.
I
I'm
think she's been
stalking
stalking
them.
Well,
Sorry,
I
guys, but I love y'all.
I
so.
told her, I was like, if you don't buy it, they're gonna be so insulted.
I know, 'cause it's like, I know, because it's like, she's been talking about it all these weeks and she didn't even get it. But they have so many other pretties there
I
too.
know.
They really
Yeah,
do.
And they're just so nice.
They are. And then I also, Leading Men Fiber Arts was there, and I love them too. They're so sweet. And this is Country Road. It's their showcase, 100% superwash Murano fingering weight. And I also got a pattern, the Wild Goose Shawlette,
Nice.
Knitting
Yes.
Pipeline Paula designed a new pattern.
for their that weight of their yarn.
Mhm. And so he was selling the.
Yeah,
Let me see. Make sure there's nothing on there. Okay.
yeah.
So you can kind of see it. It's very pretty. It'd look great in a variegated.
I'm sitting here going, hurry up, so I can.
I know. We're
Yeah.
she's almost done.
I'm almost done. Then my last stop is Miss Babs because I
Okay.
love Miss Babs too.
I walked off to talk to somebody, and I looked over, and Mom was at Miss Babs, and I was like, "She's done." 'Cause
Yeah, I was
Mom
done. I
loves-
think I actually went over my budget
Oh
just a
my
little tad,
gosh.
but I love her
Yowza.
Yowza. And this is my second one. I haven't even started with the other one, but I love that color. Isn't that gorgeous? That is
They're trying.
Moonlit Stroll.
Oh my gosh.
And there's several of those weighted.
The one she bought at Stitches is my colors.
Yes, the one I bought at
I'm just
Stitches.
gonna throw that out.
Yeah, you may turn up inheriting that one.
Look at that. That's gorgeous.
But if you inherit it, we're going to do weighted shawls together.
Okay.
Unless you don't want a weighted shawl.
I'll have to get some Yowza. Well, I mean, I don't have to.
What if
but
you
I want
inherit
to.
that other
Well, to
one?
knit
That's
one.
your
Oh,
colors.
to knit with.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
We
Mommy's
can
not
talk. We
sometimes.
can talk.
And then this was her SSK colorway.
Nice.
This is Mom.
That
written
is
all
so
over.
yeah, that's so
Look at
me.
this.
That's
It's
beautiful.
gorgeous.
This is I mean,
And I asked
it's like if Mom.
she had, I think, a few of these in that colorway, but of course, the attendees got to go in the morning, and they should.
Right.
But I wish there'd just been one more left.
No.
But I'm very happy with everything I got.
It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. So, yeah, it
we
was a
will
fun
find
day.
you a shawl to knit with that one instead of the Yowza. Don't you worry.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My girls here help me a lot. I love my
Alright.
girls. Now let me
So-
go.
I have D-Stash up for anyone that's interested, but these lovely ladies shopped my D-Stash, and instead of paying me money, they shopped for me.
Which was fun.
And it was fun.
It makes you nervous at the same time, though.
Yeah, because
but
it's
it
like,
was fun.
oh, so
Ooh,
much
I don't know
nice.
what this is, but it's soft.
And I don't even remember what all we got her.
Ooh, that's pretty. Gales. Oh, it's my first Gales art.
Oh, goody. I was trying to get you some stuff that you hadn't had before, but I couldn't remember.
Ashland Bay Blend. It's 100% merino in the Baltic colorway.
That's very pretty.
That's going to be fun to spin.
We thought that looked like your colors.
Yes. It's kind of like.
That's what I would do too.
Oh. shoot.
That was the first thing we bought for
Yep.
you. And I was trying to steer away from peacock,
Mm-mm.
but it's like me steering away from purples and pinks.
Isn't it pretty?
Daydreaming merino silk from my dealer in Indian color.
So pretty. It was just very
Oh my
you.
God.
Yeah, you have some pins in there too.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, you got me some sheep dreamery. I haven't had any sheep dreamery either.
And it's
Look.
a singles.
It is singles and it's beautiful.
I was trying to find you some
Singles.
singles. There weren't a whole
Edges.
lot of singles that I saw. That doesn't mean that they weren't there.
No.
There was a lot.
Lakeside. That's gorgeous.
And I like that because it's neutral E. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So like you compare it with a bunch of stuff,
Yes.
but it's not like a boring.
Oh, pen. I think I just dropped the paper.
Oh, no, I thought I had. Was there just the one pen? May have just been one. I thought I had you two. I thought I had you a Shelby and a. Maybe I didn't.
That's fine. That's fine. I gotta look. It's let me close that because I'll pin myself.
Yeah, don't
A
stick
new
this-
jelly pin. We get new jelly pins every time.
Look, it's an owlie. Come on.
I think I have like 5 jelly pins now.
Come
Oh, do
on.
you?
At least.
Yeah.
I love it.
Cute. This is the only thing I was like, if you can get it, I need it.
And
That's
we got it.
That was the first thing we bought actually, because Jelby was right there.
Look!
Jelby and Little Pierogi were right there when you came
Yeah.
in.
Because I'm such a brown coat. Look, I got a Jane hat set. Whoa. So excited.
Yay!
You guys did awesome.
Good.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
You guys shop well.
We tried.
We tried.
Yay. I'm so excited about this.
Isn't that a great box on there?
Yes, that's great.
All right.
I like
The
Drop
rest
one.
of the stuff.
finger.
Is
You
the
all right?
phone okay?
Yes.
Is the finger okay?
It'd be alright.
Okay. So we've got prizes.
Yes.
Okay, first we're gonna give away the Oblivious Knits prizes, and then we're gonna show the Tour de Fleece prizes. Like I said, we're not gonna talk about spinning right now because we'd be here another hour.
No, we'll have a spinning
she'd be
episode.
here another hour.
We'll have a spinning episode. Next time we record, the tour will be over,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and we'll have a Tour de Fleece episode.
Oh,
And we're
fun.
gonna talk to someone about maybe coming on with us.
Yes.
So we won't give you a date right now.
Because it'll be fun because this is her first tour.
Yes. So let me get all of the Oblivious Knits prizes
Let's see.
over here.
Let's see how many do you...
It's 2 to 23.
Oh, you're so awesome.
I went ahead and wrote it down.
Okay, we're doing 1 to 23 because that's what the
Yeah,
stupid
it's
thing
because of
does.
that. Yeah.
But if it's 1,
If
we
it's
know
one,
it. We'll just do
we'll-
it again.
We'll just keep it. It's fine.
Aha.
We
Okay.
like all these prizes.
Yes.
All right. So
We wouldn't give them to you if we didn't like them.
let me get the thread back up. That way I can actually tell people's names. All right.
Ready?
Yes. For
Now-
the Falula bag
Number 20.
is number 20. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Huh. Number 20 is Lucy Needs to Knit.
Yay!
She knit a very beautiful pink blight, and I'm gonna try and show it.
It's beautiful. You
That
guys
is
need to
You'll
very
have to go to the
pretty.
thread, but I'm gonna show it on here as best as I can. It's not gonna show it very well though.
It's gorgeous.
So, Miss Lucy, if you'll message me, I'll get that to you as soon as I can. Okay, I'm gonna write. I'm just gonna write numbers down. Number 20. Falula. Okay, for the book that has Deborah's pattern in it, I'll show the pattern again real quick. Maybe.
It's pretty.
Mhm.
And lots of other patterns too, but
Yes. Really good patterns.
yes.
We both have that book too. Number 17.
Number 17 is Star in Heaven, Megan. She knit
Yay.
a gorgeous sliver. I'm pretty sure she knit it out of the Yarntasia kit too.
I think so.
So, do you want her to message you or me? How do you want to do it? Just
Here.
message one of us.
Message. Yeah.
Well, we'll get it to you. Just message one of us, please. I have a mess over here. All right. Let's do the Nicole Frost yarn.
I want that yarn.
I know. Number 1, please.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Number 9.
Number 9. I'm gonna show off this yarn,
It's
That is gorgeous.
and it glows
it
in black
glows,
light, right?
It glows in black light.
So number 9 is Suzanne Trout.
Oh, Suzanne.
Suzanne.
Maybe I'll keep it and she'll never know.
Exactly.
Uh,
Does she watch?
Sometimes
sometimes
she gets
Maybe she
behind.
won't
she
watch
gets
on
really
this one.
behind. She just finally watched the last episode, so maybe she won't
Hmm.
notice.
Maybe we can split it.
No? She'd notice.
I know she's probably like I want a prize like right now. All right, that is for something else. Okay, we got 2 more. These are both Girl with the Rabbit bags. Oh, whoops. The first one is the Purple Rabbit
That's cute.
pyramid bag.
And it's number 23.
Number 23
Ellie's
is...
doing all the work over here.
Oh, the picture didn't show up. It's Margie Beth. And she knit a sliver shawl, but for some reason it didn't load for me. I don't know why. Margie Beth. She knit a sliver. And I bet it's gorgeous. I know it's gorgeous because I looked through all of these. So Margie Beth, you win the purple Girl with a Rabbit bag minus my dog hair or cat hair or whatever that was. Okay, last prize is for also Girl with a Rabbit. And it's this cute box bag
Oh, that's cute.
with the dinosaur fabric that I love so much.
And that's number 13.
Number 13 is Knitty Girl 78, and she knit a swerve.
Nice, too.
Yes, very nice.
Awesome. Did you get all your numbers right now?
No, of course not. Well, I remember names though. Okay, so Suzanne, yarn, purple bag, Margie, book was Megan. And if I get this wrong, I'm sure someone will message me and be like, "Lady, that's not how you spell dinosaur. Dino is Knitty Girl 78, whose real name I should know, and I don't, and I'm sorry. I'm awful with real names.
No, I know.
I will know your username for the rest of your life.
I will meet people and they're like, "Hey, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "You look familiar. What's your Ravelry name?" And then I'm like, "Oh." I did. People probably think I'm insane.
That happened to me yesterday, and
Yeah.
one of the girls, Mary Jo, and she's like, "We met at Stitches, remember?" And I was like, "Yes, I just couldn't remember your name because I'm awful."
And I met a group of local ladies
They'll
Local
get into
to-
the wool.
that are coming to Into the Wool that live
Sweet.
closer to me,
Uh-huh.
and they do a Thursday night knit group. So I gave them my email address. They're going to email me and let me know I'm
That's
going to join it. Yeah,
great.
it'll be fun.
I miss knit night.
I know. We'll have to figure something out.
Yeah.
All right, for the end, guys, we did great on time.
Oh, we
We did
did.
good. Go us. We deserve a prize.
Yes. Well, we
All
got
right.
one.
Yes, we did. And this is our prize. So, RS Island Crafts with an S.
Crafts.
I follow her on Instagram, and she posted this, and I commented, because of course it's ponies, and she goes, "I actually was thinking of you when I made it," and I was like, "Aw, look at the inside fabric. I have all my stuff in it.
fabric.
Look at that. I love it." Well, she sent me a message, and she was asking if she could donate one for us to do for a giveaway, and I was like, "Yeah, sure."
That'd be
And so
nice. Thank
she's-
you.
And she sent one for Daniela too. When I got it, I was looking at it, and I got it right before Tour de Fleece started. So I put my fiber in it. So this is my new fiber bag, and it works great as one.
Allie just brought me mine
Yes,
today.
she just got hers today.
But I've already put my fiber in it.
So you guys can kind of see.
That's cute.
So like right now, I'm spinning directly from the braid. I'm trying that for the first time. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it just depends. I think she likes things, a certain theme.
Certain thing. It's like she made this one just for me. Look.
She did.
She
made
kinda
it
did,
just for you.
actually.
It's peacocky.
She asked me what your favorite colors were, and I said green and peacock. So yeah, so I keep it on the floor next to my wheel, and I just keep my fiber in it. It works so good. It stays open. It's portable. It's adorable. So she sent one for you guys, and I'll show it off real quick. And the winner of this will also get a coupon code that's in here. That's good for, I think, 20% off an order. Something like that. I think it's 20. I forgot to double check. But it's very similar to Daniela's, where this is Daniela's inside fabric on hers.
Mhm.
And the inside fabric on this one is the peacock.
You guys get to match me.
So you'll get the big fiber bag. You could use it just as a regular project bag.
Right.
But I'm calling it a fiber bag because I love it like that. And then you also get this little one. And she said what she uses hers for is like when she cuts off ends
Like,
of yarn.
You
and
know,
putting
like
in
as
there.
you're spinning, you get
Or-
the little nubs,
Mhm.
or that kind of
Or
thing.
a piece comes off. And,
Yeah.
yeah. So
you
this
you
is
get your little
a catch-all.
little bits.
And I'll link to her.
And if you use that as a catch-all and actually hang on to it rather than throw it in the trash, which is what we would normally do, you can put the little thingies outside for the birds to use for nests.
Yeah.
And it'll already be all together for you.
I like that idea. I will link to her in the show notes, which I hope to have done. It probably won't happen today, I'll be honest, because
I haven't typed mine yet.
I haven't typed mine. I have it written, but we have Sock Club, and then Max and I are going out on a date after Sock Club. So it'd be in a couple of days. But I might go ahead and link her in the thread, just so you guys can go look. I want to say she's on Artfire. I want to say she's not on Etsy. Well, here, I'll look it up if you want to talk about the others.
Sure, I will. So the other two prizes.
And these are all our Tour de Fleece
Yeah, these are
prizes.
the
I don't know if I clarified
the
that.
Tour de Fleece prizes. So the other Tour de Fleece prizes we have is I have a braid of Falkland in the Moldy Pumpkin colorway from Unwind Yarn Company. Super nice. It's 4.1 ounces. That'll be a fun spin. And Unwind Yarn Company is unwindyarncompany.com. And then we have these fuzzlings that, in the sandy colorway, that Deb from Fondant Fiber donated a while back, and I've kind of been holding them for the Tour de Fleece. I spun my fuzzlings that I had purchased, and very nice fun spin. These are blue, so they're blue wool with, I'm guessing the white is bamboo in there.
I would think so.
Very nice. I don't want to take it out of the bag.
Yes. We try and keep stuff in the bags if we can.
Yeah.
It is Artfire, so it's artfire.com/ext/shop/studio/RS Island Crafts.
Okay. Well,
like I said, I'll link to it, but I just wanted to.
I'll go ahead when I put in the episode is up thing. I'll go ahead and put a link to her
thank
shop,
you.
and then the show notes will go up in a few days.
We will do
Sometime
our best
this week.
to get them up
It's
as soon as we can. Life is crazy right now, which is why we're at the once a month schedule anyway. But we're trying.
we are.
It took forever. It took forever to get this one
I know.
together.
It did. But we wanted to do it today because we wanted our special guests.
Yes.
So we postponed.
girls.
We postponed it a little bit so we could have Vicky.
Yes.
And I think we covered it all, right?
I think
I
so.
think we did it, and we did it
In the right amount of
with
time.
like 10 minutes to spare for us. So
I'm
that's good.
starving. I'm so ready
I'm
for
hungry. I
lunch.
haven't eaten today.
Me neither.
I'm really bad about that. I need to get better one day. All right, so I guess we'll clean up.
All right. You guys, we will see you sometime in August.
We'll post a link in a date in the general chat thread
When we figure it out.
when we know.
I'm guessing it won't be a whole month away because the Tour de Fleece ends on July 26th. So we'll just have to discuss with our possible guest host and then we will keep posted.
Happy spinning.
You can find us on Ravelry. We have a group on Ravelry, Caffeinated Knitting. Our show notes can be found at caffeinatedknittingwithgertandally.blogspot.com. You can email us at caffeinatedknitting@gmail.com. We're on YouTube under Caffeinated Knitting.
Instagram.
Instagram.
Instagram. I don't think I mentioned it last time.
No, we
because
talked about
I
it.
talked about it on the episode that wasn't Instagram. I have my account.
We both have our accounts
to
locked.
set to private. So if you request to follow me, if I can tell you're a knitter, I will approve it. If I can't tell you're a knitter, I will not, because I have pictures of my son and family things on there too, and you have to be able to kind of keep the creepy people out somehow. So if you try to follow me on Instagram and for some reason I can't tell you're a knitter, I mean most of the time people will have Ravelry
name or something.
names or different things, some kind of knitting in the picture, but if for example, if you're private, which I can totally relate to,
We get you.
and and I can't tell that you're a knitter, and then I won't accept you. If that happens, send me a message on Ravelry and say, hey, I'm so and so, and I'm trying to friend you on Instagram, and you didn't, and I will totally do that.
Because that's happened to me before, and it was just a user, and like it just didn't click who they were, and then like I was on Ravelry and saw them on Ravelry, and I was like, oh, my bad. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So
So I don't, I want to follow and friend all the knitters on Instagram because I really, really, really enjoy that. But if I can't tell that you're a knitter from your request, then I won't, just because I gotta,
Gotta protect your baby.
gotta protect the baby.
gotta keep the creepers.
My baby turned 10 in the last month, people, and he won't stop growing.
He's so cute.
Goodness. And he got a new haircut. And now he looks like he had his haircut and he instantly looked 2 years older.
Oh no.
But anyway.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But anyway. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.